Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. It is Friday, the 12th of April, and we ended this week on a very, very positive note. 100% green across the board. All accounts are green today. I'm telling you, there is nothing better if you're a trader than green on the charts. Isn't that the truth? So yeah, we had just a phenomenal day yesterday, and obviously the last couple of days I have struggled. And matter of fact, I've kind of struggled for the month of April here, but let's take a look at Tradeza. Here's where we're at for today. Obviously up 21.92, coming off of 2 red days. And if you look at the month of April, last week we had 4 out of 5 red days, which is not very good at all. And this week we came back and had a profitable week by like $1,000. So 4,000. Well, break-even day, down 3, down 5. So we had 6,000 in profit, a little over 6,000 in profit, and about 5,000 in losses. But it is good to end the week on green, and most importantly, just the management of my trading today. And I want to talk about that. Yesterday, I talked about that today I was going to be very, very careful, and if I had a bad losing trade, that I would just stop trading and not worry about trading all my accounts today. So I traded mostly NQ, as we can kind of see. I took a couple trades on oil with my Take Profit Pro account. 2 winners, a loser, and another loser over here. I took, I believe, only 1 trade at total on ES, and that was also with this account, and that was a winning trade off this level. But I took most of the trades on NQ today. So again, I really like having several different indexes open and then trading whichever one is kind of at the levels that I'm at. And I'm very happy with how I managed the trading and traded off the levels today. As you can see, this is a major level that I've been watching for quite some time. In fact, let's just jump here. We have been trading in this channel, my goodness, all the way back to, gosh, February. If you go back to like February, we've been sitting in this 18,000 to 18,600 range. We have really been sitting in that range, and a majority of that time we've been sitting between 18,500 and 18,150, and today was really no different. However, so those are a couple of levels that I've been monitoring and watching. I did draw in a couple of these arrows today, a couple of these mini levels within this channel, specifically right here. Well, it might be better to see it on this chart. So in this 380, and I want to look at the morning trade. This is really, I was so confident in this trade this morning that I entered with every single contract copied. And it ended up being a $301 winner. That's where those 2 accounts are sitting at. So those 2 are 1 trade accounts. And then I traded the rest of the accounts throughout the day. But I want to break this trade down. And so I was looking, and here I zoomed in, and so this level, I was watching this level, which was a previous, I can show it better on the other screen, sorry. Let me just fix this and we'll go back. So I was watching this consolidation right here. I was watching this pre-market. This was between 7 and 7:30 this morning. I was watching this consolidation area, and I noticed that that was the same level that we had. Boom, boom, and it turned into. So we had resistance, support, and then we were in a support area. This is the trade this morning. So as I watched that, I'm thinking, and this was a major. 400 has been a major level. And we were holding it. We dropped below it, and we kind of consolidated at this 375 area. And as we started taking this move higher, and we candle body closed above this white line at 400, we had a little wick down, and then I entered. I just felt quite strongly that this is going to be moving higher. And the reason I was so confident in copy trading all the accounts was because of my strategy and what I was looking at. I felt like I could have my stop loss like really tight, because it's either going to go or it's going to tank all the way back down. So I can afford to have a really tight stop loss. And if I'm wrong, yes, I'm red across all accounts, but it's not by much. It might be like $200 or maybe $100 or whatever. I forget where I set my stop, but honestly, I really didn't even go into drawdown. The trade immediately went in my favor. and I topped out at 301. My target was up here at like right around this level where we had this low and then high, boom, boom. So I was setting my target for right above here, and we almost hit it. Came back and basically took profit at 300. So that was a really great start to the day, and I took a couple more scalp trades on a couple of the other accounts throughout the next, I don't know, half hour there. But then what I really want to point out, and this is just what works for me. I'm not saying that this is how you should trade. I'm literally just sharing what works for me. Let me get everything situated here where we can see it. So the negative for today was this Take Profit Pro account. At one point today, I had that account at 1,500 in profit. And I did give back on it. Here was the issue, and I'll go there in a minute. However, as a whole, I just grabbed a couple of these accounts, but I was looking at this level. These blue lines are kind of these intermediate levels. Once we broke, this is this morning trade, so I was looking for longs. That was all longs, all winners. Then I was looking for shorts as we broke below this and started candle body closing and holding below this blue line. So then I was looking for shorts, caught some winners here. No other trades until we came to this point. I was looking this retest and I went long and really just had a couple scalp trades because we ended up continuing this down move. So here I was looking for longs, as you can see, long trades. We had this big drop, and then I went into a nice short there. That was a, well, if I can get it to show, $200 and some trade there. So a short trade, and then I started looking for longs off this bottom wick. I felt like I missed a trade here. I was watching this and I just didn't pull the trigger, and I really felt like I missed a trade, and I was really happy that I didn't chase. I waited until we got a pullback and had a really nice trade here as well. That was a $400 winning trade. So looking for longs on the upside, and then here I was looking for longs as well as we kind of bounced. Didn't have much of a bounce, but I caught a few winners there. And then we got into the bad part of the day. This is where I lost money. Up until this point, I think I only had 2 or 3 losing trades on the entire day. And granted, I had not traded that much. I was just, trading in small bulks as we got into these certain spots. And that worked out extremely well. And, historically, I've traded better when I've traded that in that manner rather than creating trades anywhere, because if you're just looking at the chart, you can figure out a way to enter a trade and give yourself some explanation of why you should enter here short or why you should enter here long, and it just doesn't. It ends up not working, at least for me. And so I'm better off if I'm sticking to these levels, especially these big supply and demand levels that I've got marked out, that I've watched for a long time. So I made one mistake. I had moved, for some reason, I had moved this up to this 200 area. I forget. It was somewhere here. Maybe it was on this. I had moved this up to that level. And I don't know why I did that, because I have had this sitting at 160 for a long time. And we got into this level and I started shorting. And we really consolidated here for the entire day. I probably wouldn't have done that. And I later realized what I had done and went back and fixed this, because this 160 level is one that I have had marked on my charts for a long time. And once I realized that I had moved this, and I don't remember if I did it on purpose or if it was kind of by accident, but in any case, I had moved that. So this area, this level was not drawn in, and I was trying to create short trades. I just felt like we're really going to be tanking, and I chased a little bit here, and not really chased, but created trades out of anticipation, and I gave back on this Take Profit Pro account. So that was frustrating. At this point here, I had a losing trade. I had a $610 winner, and I really should have just stopped trading there. And then I gave back $350 and $330 back to back. So big winning trade, gave it all back right away. And at that point, I put myself in timeout. I went up here to stop trading for some minutes and stopped trading for 30 minutes. And just, I was glad I did. I came back, and the first trade back was a $300 winner. I could have started trading, I forget, somewhere down in here, but I was waiting until I got a better. Again, we went above this 160 level, pull back, entered long trade winner. And for the rest of the day, I did pretty well. I think I had one more. Here I had a pretty bad loser, a $500 loser. But I had a night, and I recapped that with a $410 winner right away. Here I had another, there's another loser. I knew I kind of went a little off the rails here. We had this crazy price action here this afternoon. I mean, look at this. This is a 35-point candle, 160 to 25-point candle there. So that got me a little bit, and then I just kind of scalped my way. At the end of the day, I took a couple scalp trades, and I was only trading this pro account and this eval. And I have to admit, I should have traded this move differently. I should have went in and held, but I was very worried that I would give back more on this take profit account. So every time the trade went into favor, I moved my stop up to, just above break even, and oftentimes got stopped out for little wins. So $60, $60, $20. So that's kind of how the day ended, and we ended that account at plus 400. But nevertheless, as a whole, today was a very good day, a very well-managed day. Up until this point here, the majority of the day, I was extremely happy with how I handled the trades, how I handled the levels, traded off of those levels, and it worked out extremely well, and I have a very profitable day to show for it, which is awesome. So nice to have 2,100 in profit to end the week. That is fantastic. Going into next week, if we look at my targets, I hit every one of these. The only one I don't end up at was my take profit one. I've kind of revised this if you've been following along. I basically gave myself a target of 58,250 by the end of next week to get me to withdraw another $5,000 out of take profit. So I need 564 a day to do that. Today I had 417. At one point today I had 1,500. So that's on me. But on the rest of the accounts, I hit the 516 goal on 30. Easily broke those two, and then this one here I took several trades. PA35, that's the brand new one that I just passed yesterday. Today was day one, and I said I'm going to be pretty aggressive and take some more trades. Not aggressive being stupid, but I'm going to take a few more trades. Every time you're putting a trade on, you're putting risk on the table. So I just decided I'm going to be okay with exposing myself to that risk and taking a few more trades and trying to get this account up over that 600 marker to start the day. And I did, 655, so I had a great start on that account as well. So, but yeah, I'm very happy with my targets, my goals, very happy with how we ended today. Rebounded nicely on this take profit eval. I've been struggling with that one this whole week. Today was day 5, and we're up 1,000 finally. So because of some of the give back days that I had. So yeah, very happy. All of my accounts have some drawdown left. PA30, I think a couple days ago I had 400 in drawdown left, or 300 or something like that. So we have that back up to 1,000. The one as far as payout goes for next week, account 33 is really the only one that I'm looking to get a payout next week. That account's about $1,000 away from the threshold. So if we can trade well next week, we should be able to withdraw another Apex payout on that account as well. So yeah, great day. I'm very happy with today. It's an awesome way to wrap up the week and get over those red days. So hope you guys had a great day. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you guys using my codes. Once again, Apex has that 80% off sale running, and one day past for the end of the month. So we got a lot of time left there, but that is awesome. Also, Take Profit Trader, my code BCT always gets you the best deal, as you guys know. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. I do these videos pretty much every day, taking you along on my journey as I look to achieve my annual payout goal this year of $80,000. See if we can get there, but I will show you my journey, show you the good, and show you the ugly. That happens from time to time. We're trying to avoid it. But anyway, I got to stop rambling. Great day. Have a great weekend. We'll catch up with you guys on Monday. So long.